Hello. Good morning, y'all. It's Yolanda. So I'm here. I don't know how many people is gonna pop in real quick, but I'm not gonna be on here very long. I just popped in to say good morning. I'm going for a walk. So remember, you guys, I told you I was on a weight loss journey. So I'm here. I'm getting live loaded. I'm not gonna be here that long. But when I'm at places, I try to stop and I try to take a walk and everything while they are loading me. So remember I said that I was going to do a video and let you guys see how far I'm coming along, and I was going to show you guys how I was going with my weight journey and stuff. So I'm going at a slow motion because I didn't pick the wake up, but I'm going to show you guys my full weight. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys our head to toe. And then as I progress, as I lose the weight more and more, I'm going to show you guys, okay? So if you hold on a minute, I'm going to put the phone down. And hold on. So I'm trying to wait and see if anybody else is going to pop in here. I don't know if anybody else is going to pop in. So I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna put the camera up so I can step back so you guys can see. What is that? Oh, that's a cat. Like, what is that? So I'm gonna put the camera up real quick and I'm gonna step back. I don't know if you can say in the sun, but I'm gonna, so you can get a head to toe, so my weight, and I'm gonna let you guys see everything, and then I'm gonna go from there. And then as I progress and I lose the weight a little bit at a time, I'll give you some more and more videos. So again, I don't know how many people is gonna pop in. Good morning. It is Monday. So hold on, let me sit the phone now. Hold on, let me do it. Let me show you. Hold on one second. Wait a minute. So you guys can see me. So I want you guys to see. This is me. I'm gonna go all the way back. Hope you can see me. So hope you can see me. Woohoo! Can you see everything in my shoes? See? But I want you guys to see. I want you guys to get the full view of me. All over. This is me. All around. I want you guys to see. I really don't want to turn around, but I'm going to have to turn around. But you know, so I'm serious about getting my weight back down like it was. So like I said, I wanted you guys to see a full view from head to toe as I go on a really difficult, well, I'm not gonna say difficult, as I go on my weight journey. So here it is. That's me up and down. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna skate. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. So again, that's me. Hold on. I'm gonna flip. The sun is so treacherous. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna flip. Hold on a second. Let me flip. I'm trying to get this thing to flip. There it is. This is flipped. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get situated. Huh. I guess it's flipped. Hold on, wait a minute. So, I'm not going to really be able to read the comments. BR3, it says, Jesus is love, Brooklyn born. What's good, sis? Hey, I'm on my little weight journey. I was trying to show everybody. I was trying to flip the phone. And I'm going to flip the phone one more time before I go for my walk. But you can see I got on my walking shoes. And I'm going to get my walk on, get exercise on. Get it. I'm going to flip one more time so you guys can see. Hold on. Okay. So we're back. And I'm here. Again, I showed my weight already. Because I'm determined to get this weight off of me, y'all. I want y'all to see. I'm going to get it together. See? Not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna get it together. Let me see if I can read the comments again. Hold on. So I'm not gonna be on here long, you guys. Hold on a second. Like I say, I'm on my little weight journey. I'm getting loaded. It's I can't hardly see number crunchers in here. I see Don. It says I have 1 day left. I hear you. It says why you go live, sir? Because I want to go live early. Why y'all coming here clowning me? Because I am at a shipper and I'm taking a walk, and I want everybody to see. I'm not gonna be in here long, you guys. I'm just letting you know. That's why I went live. I know a lot of people, I threw y'all for a loop, but I'm finna go jogging. No, I'm just joking. I'm just going for a walk because I gotta get exercise every chance I get. I have to exercise. The winter is upon us, the fall, whatever the hell it is. So I am walking because I am at a shipper and I'm getting loaded. Y'all check out Cat. If you guys any tractor trailer supplies people, I want you guys to see the scenery. I really can't. I'm walking. So as I'm walking, I'm gonna try to read, but I want you guys to check out. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hello. Hello to everybody that's in the chat. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just wanted you guys to walk with me. As long as it takes them to load me. They might be done with me in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Look at Cat, you guys. Dealership. Tractor trailer, Cat, C-A-T. I'm not gonna say they're number one, but they big baller. They shot callers. So you guys just come along and walk with me. I'm getting loaded and I'm doing this beautiful walk. Sometimes you can go to shippers and receivers, and I'm gonna tell you, they will get you in and get you out. So whoever want to stay in, stay in. I just want to say hi. And I told you, I've only been on here 7 minutes. I'm going to be done in a minute. By the time I hit these streets, I'm going to go down here. You guys can see how fast my feet is moving. Watch. I'm moving fast. I'm just trying to get a workout. 30 minutes help. 15, 45, 10 minutes. I'm in like a commercial area because if you can see, there's a lot of trucks. People are over at dealerships. They're getting stuff taken care of. So I thought, why not take advantage of this? And every once in a while I will. And I know people got stuff to do this morning, whether you're at work or whatever. So again, I get a chance to get some footage. And at the same time, you know what, you guys? I'm going to cut across here. Because I don't have, oh no, this is a better path. Hold on, I'm just gonna go back this way. I'm just trying to find a good path because I am in a commercial area. So, and when you're out walking, whether you're in a semi-commercial area or not, always try to make sure you got on colors to be seen. Driving a truck, we always wear loud colors. Orange, green, yellow. I have all those type of colors. I have a shirt that's orange, green, yellow. I have white, but I don't wear it too often. Just something about white. But shoes, I have green shoes. I have orange shoes. See? I have green ones. Green hats. Even when the wintertime, your jackets, you want your jackets to be green. The louder the color, the more you're seen. See, you guys get an idea where I'm at. Pepsi. No, just okay. See the trucks coming in and out. So again, I'm not really watching the comments. I'll glance at them. I'm just trying to get my walk on. So yeah, I appreciate you guys just stopping in. I just wanted to take you for a walk with me. Brooklyn born, number crunchers. Tony, yo man, Don. It's a lot of people on their weight journey that is trying to knock this weight off. And baby, I'm trying real hard. Watch this Pepsi try to hook up to a double. See him? Check him out. I'm gonna cut through this lot. For you guys that run doubles and triples, this is a two-man job, but oh boy, good. Check him out. He's got a hook. He's got one hub on him. He's finding a hook from that hub. He's got a hook to that one right there. Check it out. That's his dolly. Look at him. It's a hard job. So he's got to get out. He's got to make sure he's lined up. And he's pulling 2. He could be possibly pulling 3 of them. It depends. But here you go. Oh boy, got it. He know what he's doing. See, he's dropped 1 right there. It's a 2-man's job, ain't it? I said 2-man job, huh? I was just telling him I was on live. I was like, look at him, he doing this thing. It is no joke. Oh, I know. I know it. So you pulling 2 of them today, or you gonna be pulling 3?
Yeah, 2.
2?
Yeah, you only can do 2 in Missouri.
That's right, yeah. I forget each states because when I see them pulling 3, it's in a different one or whatnot, yeah.
I'm actually out of Oklahoma.
So you're out of Oklahoma?
You can pull 3 in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's what I
So
say.
I have pulled like 2 and dropped them off at the state line and come back.
You come back and flip them and stuff, huh?
Yeah, like if I had to take an extra one to Tulsa or something.
Oh, I know it. It ain't tell them it's a 2-3-man job, ain't it? Yes. So Pepsi. Okay, thank you. You too.
Crazies.
Huh?
Watch those crazies.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of them out there. You know what time that is, don't you? I feel you. All right, you have a good one. Okay, hon. Thanks. Okay. So again, that was Pepsi. I could have got an interview with him, but I ain't gonna do that because he's in the middle of his job. But so he dropped 1, and if you can see him, he has a sleeper. And he has to hook up to that one. See what he's doing? He has to unhook. It's work. I'm not gonna bother him while he's doing his job. I'm quite sure he would give me an interview because he seemed to be like a cool driver. You can tell, friendly driver. And so he's gonna hook up. He said in Oklahoma, he can haul 3 of them, but he's in Missouri. So he's gonna haul this one. He's connecting to that one. I don't know. He dropped this one. He's connected to that one. He's got to see what he's doing. He's putting that dollar. He's got to hook it. You got to get it right, baby. Them doubles and triples ain't no joke. You do not want to lose one of those hippity hoppity down the street. You got a lot of explaining to do, baby. Slip up and miss one of those. Don't hook up right. They're like a little train. And you always want to have the heaviest one connected to the truck and the lightest one to be behind you. And what's up, man? Yeah, they waving. Pepsi got some friendly drivers. What's up? I see. Yeah, Pepsi got some friendly drivers. They're good guys. I've been to Pepsi many times before. They got a good, one thing about Pepsi, unlike us, we got some good people too, but Pepsi got some really awesome drivers. Most of them fellas run hard. They haul, I think, single long ones. I think they even do 57 footers, if I'm not mistaken. Don't take me for it. But I think they haul doubles, triples. I know they haul doubles and triples. 53s, they do box, and I forgot what else. I don't run for Pepsi. Y'all have to get with them. But every time I meet them Pepsi drivers, and you guys salute Pepsi drivers, you got to remember, Pepsi, they're going to all of these stores and grocery stores. Those guys and gals, they are unloading that stuff themselves, okay? And putting all the beverages that you guys drink. Like if you drink water, whatever Pepsi make, if you're having sodas, mixed drinks, whatever it is. Good guys over here, good guys. So again, let me see if I can look at the comments. Let's see here. Living life with Leah, yes, yes. Hey, love. Welcome everybody to the chat. If I've missed anybody that can stay, can't stay, I've only been over here about 12 minutes. I'm gonna try to give it a few more as I'm getting my walk on. And baby, your girl gotta get in shape. So I'm just gonna walk until I'm done getting unloaded. And I want you guys to see what some of the commercial areas look like. They all look differently. Y'all can see, get an idea where I'm at. And I'm not advertising for nobody. I'm just saying, I'm running my camera if they happen to be in it. Hey, disclaimer, is what it is. I'm just walking. So I haven't really read the comments. You guys can see, I'm just out walking. See, the sidewalk ran out. But I want to say this. Everybody that support, I appreciate it. I can't thank you all enough. I did a pop-up this morning. There's not too often that I go live in the middle of the day or in the morning time. I thought while I'm walking, I'll just take you guys along with me because I am on my little weight journey. And I'm quite sure there's other people might be live. I don't know. When I hit the opportunity, I just do it. See what I mean? I just do it. I appreciate you guys rocking along with me. Oh, look at this beauty here. Baby. Baby, that's a big shot caller. Money baller. Western Express are not playing. He's got a shower in that bad boy. He got everything. So again, I'm out walking. I'm gonna check up on the comments in a minute. This is where I'm at now. I'm over here where I'm getting loaded at. I'm passing a truck wash. So for any of you refrigerator units, they're detailing, cleaning out the trucks, getting them all spit, shine, polished, flatbedders, the reefer haulers, they're fixing tires, you naming it, they doing it. You see the boys over there, they not playing. Boy, I tell you, they keep us up and running. Yeah. Woo, look at this pickup truck, baby. Is that not sharp? If you guys don't know, your girl love pickup trucks. Check it out. I'm checking out the rims, but that's a Chevy. No offense to my Chevys, but I got to take a Ford F-150 all day and every day. Oh boy, got good gear on there. He's not playing. They getting them boys detailed. They getting them spit polished, they detail. So you can get a detail all on the inside. I've been over here before. They're a good group of people. Females, they clean it. They got detailers and all one. Getting the trucks all lined up. See, these have all been detailed and cleaned. They polished, spit polished. They do not be playing. And I mean, they clean them to their fullest. They shine them. They big do it all. So if you ever want it, come on over in this area and check them out. They got a bay wash for big rigs. They wash the trucks, the trailers, cattle haulers. You got chocolate that then leaked. They're gonna pop the hood, go inside and clean all under the hood. They're gonna clean the trailers. They're gonna shine it on up. They got the wash bay for all the big boys. A big shot caller, a big ballin'. They do tankers. They're gonna go all under there. And they be bumping. Some good fellas in there. I've been up in there. They're good people, but I'm not gonna go in there to disturb them. They are good, I'm telling you, good group of people. Good people. So y'all, I'm gonna do my little circle. I'm gonna check up on some of the comments. Hold on. They be jamming up in there. Okay, let me check up on some of the comments. Hold on. Swanee, hey beautiful lady, hello. How are you, my dear? I'm fine. Like done, I appreciate it. Living Life with Leanne, hello. Yes. It says Living Life with Leanne. Hi, Yolanda in chat, hello. It says, who are you talking to, sister? I'm just talking. It says, there's a real beauty, yes. It says, bomb crafting with Amanda, hey. Living Life, hey, Amanda, hey. Sean, it says, hello, my sister. It says, where are you busy? I'm waiting on a load to get loaded. Let me scroll back. A lot of people must have left out of the chat while I was walking. Let's see here. Hold on. Who's still in the chat? Let's do a roll call because when I get in the sun, I can't see. We got number crunchers. It says, do you wear steel toe? Yes, I do wear steel toe sometimes. Now, I'm trying to read this before I walk around there because I can't see. So I do wear steel toed sometimes. Hold on a second, number crunchers. No, I'm getting loaded. So I'm just walking around.
Getting loaded?
Yeah, I'm in a dock door getting loaded with my truck.
We don't want you walking around here.
Okay, yeah, I'm finna leave around. So I can't walk around the private property or nothing like that? This is your property. Is that your property over there? Okay, that's what I thought, but I can go over there. That's not your property. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm here. I see you. Yeah, we just had a dude came out. He was an asshole. He told me something, what do you want? What are you doing? Like, dude, I'm walking. And he's up there saying, now, I'm curious. I'm curious. You said I can't stay on the property, right? But what if I was getting a truck wash? I still couldn't stay on the property? Out of curiosity.
If you were getting your truck washed, we wouldn't be doing it anyway. We're going to do outside truck wash.
Okay, so if I was in this driving one of these
Ma'am, this is a private
traits,
business. If you have no reason to be here, you shouldn't be here.
but no, it's just a simple question.
I just gave you a simple answer.
Okay, that's all
It's a
good.
private business. It's not a public business.
Okay, I got you. But if I was a different type of person, it wouldn't be no problem with it.
Well, if you were here to get a washout, that'd be one thing.
Yeah.
You're not here to get any business done, so that's why you're here.
So if other people would walk by here, would they have the same issue? I'm just curious, and I'm gonna let you go. I'm just curious.
If they weren't walking, if they were just standing around, yes.
No, I stopped right there to check my phone because it's the sun.
Please do.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving, no problem. That's fine. You the owner?
Over there.
Okay, where's the owner at? So this dude right here is saying that I have a problem. I've been here before. He was saying that he didn't want me walking on his property because it was private property. Well, you can see where that's going. So I stopped because I can't see. No, I'm walking around and he was saying that this is private property and I understand that.
Damn right.
And I just told him I was standing there reading because of the sun and he said I couldn't. I said, so is it just
so go
because
fucking
of...
stand somewhere else. Go stand somewhere else and read your phone. Not here on our property, please.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay,
really.
That's no problem. I'll walk the other way.
You can walk right down the street to Kearney Street.
I can walk right where now?
Right down the fucking driveway to Kearney Street.
Why are you cursing though? I'm
Okay.
curious. Why are you cursing?
You've been asked to leave multiple times and you're still fucking standing here. That's why.
No, he just asked me to leave one time when I was standing here.
Get to go.
So what is your name though? I'm curious. They said you're the owner?
It doesn't fucking matter what my fucking name is. Get to walking down the goddamn street.
Do you guys see this? Racist is real.
Hey.
And I was just giving them the ups about this this truck wash. You see that? You see him? Tell me, is that not redneck or what? Yeah, I put it out there, and I'm not racist at all. I want to. What's the name of this business? Can you give me the name of your business? Well, scratch that. They're not good people. They was good people, but I think it's by new owners. Now, did you guys witness that? Now, this is private property all right here. I'm walking. Can you believe that? I'm out walking. I didn't say nothing to the dude. I'm like, am I in your way? He's like, oh yeah. Well, matter of fact, let me walk this way. Oh yeah, you're on private property. I'm walking in my own business. I stopped over under the shade tree right there because I was looping back around to head back to where I'm getting loaded at. But I'm gonna tell you this, y'all, I'm not racist by no means. But I guarantee you if I was a white boy or a white woman, yeah, I took it there, he would not have had a problem with me. I guarantee you. I will put money on that. Guarantee you. That is racist at its finest. At its finest. So that just shows you how the world is still messed up. And I would just give them this prop. This truck stop must have changed. This truck wash used to change because I have been here before. So those are new owners. That's what I said. They're all good people there. No, those are whoever owned that, they're not good people. Trust and believe, they're not good people at all. So if you're ever in this area, I'm gonna find out the name of this truck wash when I go back. And yeah, I'm gonna put them out there. I guarantee you guys do not come to this here truck wash. Matter of fact, I'm going back this way here. Let me see. I'm gonna go back this way. Whatever truck wash. And then you got some girl that came out and she started videotaping me. I want you guys to know the name of the truck wash. So if any of my fellow truckers that are out there, I want you guys to know, do not come here. Trust and believe. I know they're saying it's private property, that I'm not supposed to be on this, but you can cut across anybody's property. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go out on the street and find the name of the place. And I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it in my feed. I want you guys to find out. I'm gonna cut back across, and once I find out the name, I'm definitely gonna post it. And he's saying that this is private. Now, every truck that comes here, it's different trucks that come here and get their bay washed out. But I'm gonna go out on the street and see. I can't see the comment because I'm walking back or towards the streets. They don't even have a name. They've changed. I'm telling you, they've changed the name. I would love to know who's the new owner. I'm gonna find out where it is. When I go back to my truck, I'm gonna Google it. And when I upload this video, I'm gonna put it in my post. So Wash Bay, there's no name on the front. I'm gonna put There's no name. I'm surprised they ain't called the police, and I should have stayed there. It just said Wash Bay. They don't have a name on the front of it. Let me see what's the name of it. Oh, here it is, y'all. It is called something Truck Wash Bay, 2031 East Turner Street. I don't want to touch their stuff. All I can see is, looks like Kearney. I can't see it. It's Kearney or Kearney. It is, you guys to see that. Any fellow truck drivers, whether it's owner operator, this is who this is. And every person in there has got attitude. 2031 East Turner Street. You guys Google that. You guys know who it is. This who it is. I urge you guys, do not come here. If you want to be treated right, do not come to this place. I'm going to still find out the full name of it, and I'm going to post it. I don't give a damn. Because for them to be that rude, it makes no sense. And I get mad at me, I'm not racist. But I guarantee you, if I'd have been a white woman, blonde hair, blue-eyed, or a white boy, blonde hair, it wouldn't have been no issue me walking around there. They'd have been just as courteous as they can be. Just as courteous as they can be. So, I'm letting you know, any fellow truckers, do not, I repeat, do not come to this place. They are straight up racist. They was almost about to go off on me. He just started cursing and yelling and screaming for no fucking reason. Like, dude, really? I'm walking by. I stopped under the shade tree because of the sun. I can't see my comments. But you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm going to put out there some videos that I can share and tell y'all some stuff. A lot of us, yeah, I'm going with the race thing. If y'all don't like it, y'all can leave right now. A lot of black truck drivers deal with so much racism on this road. And I'm telling you, I went one time, I had a flat tire. This is a true story. So, of course, your company don't know if the place is racist or not unless you tell them. So long story short, I went to one place and they sent me there, and I was like, here, yeah, I'm here for my company. They sent me here to get my tire changed, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to like it was. He said, no. He said, get your ass off my freaking property right now. And I was like, what? Excuse me? He was like, you heard what I said, just like them two white boys did. Get off of my property now. And he was just going ballistic. And I was like, wait. No, man, I don't care. And I called my company. They was like disbelief. Here's the problem. You can't fault the company. The company never know who's racist until you go there. And unfortunately, we still live in a world with race. I'm not racist at all. It's unfortunately, but it still exists. You know, you could go, I mean, that's just one of them, and I'm skipping over. And that white boy that I went to, he did not change my tire. I was stuck out there forever. My company had to reach out to somebody else to come and change my tire. I have been to so many racist places. I've been to another place that I was getting loaded. See, I don't care. If my company say something, they got issues or whatever, I'm starting to tell it like it is. There's a lot of stuff I ain't sharing. Trucking ain't what y'all think it is. It's okay if you're a different race. But you're black, you're going to catch hell out here. Yeah, I said it. I'm telling you. They send you into these sundown towns. Man, it ain't no joke. You can't even go in and use the bathroom because it's going to get quiet. They going to start. Man, I can share some stories with y'all. But I'm not going to do that because, see, I don't like drama. But that was a perfect example of how that white boy just did. That's just a taste of it. Being black in America, especially being black and a truck driver, come on now. And a female, man, y'all ain't seen the half of it. Y'all ain't seen the half of it. If y'all only knew, okay? And then when we try to address it, they want to have issues. Your company might say, if they do say, I don't care what it is, because I got videotapes that I want to put out so bad. And the only reason why I videotaped that one, because he was on live. I'm not shutting on my live why that white boy clown on me, because he's straight up racist. Did you see the tattoos, the air, whatever you call that shit? I don't give a damn. I said, go ahead. Then they go call the police 9 times out of 10, depending on what state. Now, I just left talking to another dude, driver. You see how friendly he is? That's why I say everybody is not racist. Don't let a few bad apples mess up the whole deal. Like if you got good friends that are different nationalities, different. Don't let a few bad apples mess you up. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody that's in that core of apples is not bad. So don't get it twisted now. Everybody's not, because you got a lot of white folks that walk with Martin Luther King. I'm telling you. The game is deep though, but I'm gonna tell you something. Racism is taught and it's carried down from generation to generation. I don't give a damn what nobody said. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay? Because as a child being born, they don't see or know the difference in color or whatever the deal is. It's taught to you. And it's sad that you be in these small towns like this. Yes. And you run across these racist places. You know, I can walk across the field, across the street. 9 times out of 10, they're racist. Yeah. You know why? Because you know why? I'm in a small town. And racism is everywhere, but you have it more in the small towns, if that makes sense. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Very sad. So I'm trying to, hold on a minute. I'm trying to read some of the comments. So, hold on a second. I'm still walking. It says, please leave. So, oh yeah, I've already left. I've left. I can still walk around properties or whatnot. Yes, they are racist. Careful, Yolanda. Oh, I got it. I'm good. It says, wow, them clans are slick. Yes, they are, because that's basically what it is. I think they could have been a part of that. If they are, I don't care. But hey, that's what it is. You deal with this type of stuff every day, and it's very, very sad. I'm trying to catch up with a comment. You have to be careful. Oh, yes, you got to be careful. It says, yeah, be careful, sis. Of course. What happened? Oh, it's a long story. I ain't going to explain, Shwani. It says they are not good people at all. They need to be locked into a big-time evil human. Yes, they are. It is terrible. Just leave. Yeah, I've left. It says, yes. It says, let everyone know they are not good. They definitely are not. Chill Will Crew, what happened? 20 East Street, yes. So it says, Shawnee, she was attacked verbally by some racist people that owned a truck stop that told her not to walk on their property. It says, Kearney Street Truck Wash. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Phone number 417-862-4353. So that's the name of it, Kearney Truck Wash, 417-862-4353. Yeah, you guys should send them, but if you send emails or you call them, the owner is white, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I wish there's a way you could report people and blast people like that on Facebook so they wouldn't get any business, where people wouldn't even come and pay. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, there's nothing that's going to be done. It says, oh my word. It says, please be careful. Oh yes, it says, I don't know why these people do this. There's people like that every day that operate, and as being a truck driver, you experience it and you deal with it every day. Racism will not ever go nowhere, as far as I'm concerned. That ain't the first time I've been out walking and I've had that experience. Y'all just happen to see it because it was live. I'm not cutting off of my live to interact with some racist person. And I guarantee you, if they'd have put their hand on me, it'd have been a whole different story. And then if they would, half of the time you call the police sometimes, who knows who's crooked and who's not. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. You deal with racism everywhere you go, period. Yep. So, and that's just a part of it though. And it's sad. I got some videos in my feed that I'm not gonna post because it'll draw too much controversy. It is awful. It was one time I didn't go live and I started to turn the camera on, but I didn't. So I was out walking, some of the same situation, minding my own business. I was on the side of the sidewalk and just walking, minding my own business. And so as I was walking, I've caught up on the comments. So as I was walking, minding my own business, I was like on a road. You see this road right here as you walk down? So I was walking, just minding my own business. And you got a business over here and you got a business over there. So the person in the business, over there, they ran out. They was like, hey, you, what are you doing on my property? And I was so lost. I was like, huh? So I was in a small town like I am now. And I was like, what, excuse me? Get off our property. We don't want your kind here. They crack me up with your kind. What exactly is my kind, right? So I was like, I'm not nowhere. I wasn't on their lot or their parking lot or any of that. I was just out walking, getting exercise. So the dude came out on his forklift and he was just pushing at me you got to move, you got to move. Make a long story short, oh boy, call the police. And he told the police that I was trespassing. I'm like, well, how am I trespassing when I'm like, now, see right here on the sidewalk? So the police said, oh, well, technically, that is their property. You can't be on it. We need you to move. And that's like I told that dude. I said, look, I'm in a dock door on the other side. And so, you know what I was told? They said, well, next time when you come to town, make sure you stay in your truck. You got to be very careful the way you move around out here. That's exactly what I was saying. So guess what I did? I took my happy behind, turned around and walked and went back to my truck. It is sad. As being a person, you should be able to get out and walk in any neighborhood and not have no issues. But unfortunately, it doesn't go like that. If you are not the right color, you cannot walk around these small towns like I'm doing. They're looking at me, they're staring at me, because you know why? They're saying, hey, she don't belong. Just like I was out walking and the dude just walked up on me. He said, where are you from? What are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm in a dock door over at the, you guys heard it, tell him I was getting loaded. And he didn't want me, you have to get off of my property. Why am I getting off your property? You got a whole truck stop. A whole truck wash. If I wanted my truck wash, he told me something, this is private, we only work. That is big bill crap, because, what if one of these trucks out here was mine and I was needing its service? So so what it is if I went up there to get my truck washed, he wouldn't wash my truck, especially if I was owner operator. I'm a black female. They're letting me know they don't want your service. They don't give a damn, but they don't want your service. It's as simple as that. And the sad part about it is you might have some owner operator that's black like myself have to go there and get his or her trailer washed out. I wonder have they got turned away or would they turn them away? I'm quite sure they would. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. And it doesn't bother me like that because I'm used to it, because I've been out here years. Y'all don't know, that is not the first time. That is just the first time it was caught on live. Like I said, I got videos where I have turned on my phone and just did a regular recording. Oh yeah, y'all, it's mind blowing. That's why you go in these towns and you read about some of these truck drivers. Oh, they did whatever to themselves. No, they didn't. I'm not going to even go there. No, they didn't. I'm going to tell you they did not. Trust and believe they didn't. You better believe they got snatched up, but that's a whole nother story. I try not to get into that stuff, but that is the real part of reality of being in a trucking, especially as being black and a female on top of that. You go in these small towns, you better be very careful. But see, I stayed like out in the open, and I'm just like in the little area walking. Imagine if I went down one of them back roads back there somewhere. Guess what? Yolanda, where's she at? I don't know. She was live, but now all of a sudden, boom. That's how it happens. A lot of these drivers, you be in these trucks all day. You want to get out of these trucks. You want to stretch your legs. You want to walk. That is why a lot of drivers are overweight, because you can't get out and exercise. They keep you bound. It's called Sundown Towns, and you better believe, baby, I can tell you all about them. But see, my channel is not like that, and I'm not trying to go there, but I can tell you some stories that will blow your mind. But I can also post the videos. But if I post a video, I would start a whole riot. You would be surprised. The Pope, man, I'm not going to even go there. Y'all don't even know the half of it, that what I have experienced, that I have dealt with being over these roads all these years. If I posted half of the videos, I'm going to tell you, if you ain't racist, it'll make you racist. Because you thinking, why are you targeting me? I thank God, I'm going to be real. I thank God that I'm still here today. I can tell you some things. You would never believe it, though. I can tell you some stuff that didn't happen to me. You wouldn't know it if I didn't tell you. Do your research on Rodney King. I can tell you some stories that a lot of us drivers that experienced that y'all don't know about, because they want to keep it, it needs to stay hush hush. I can share you some stories and you would never believe it. Never believe it happened to me. I had an ordeal I had to do counseling that still traumatized me to this day. And I'm gonna put it like this. Some people with some flashing light was involved with it, and it didn't go down too pretty. And by the grace of God, I'm still standing because God was on my side. You hear me? I got it all on video. I'm surprised y'all ain't seen it on the news. Hey, baby, I ain't gonna even go there. Y'all will figure it out one day. Us truck drivers, we go through a lot delivering this freight that they try to keep it on the hush hush. And the main thing that we deal with going down to these sundown, it's unfair that I go to a place and I have to sit in my truck the whole time because I'm in a sundown state. Why do I have to sit? Because of the color of my skin? I should be able to get out and walk and get exercise just like everybody else. If I want to get out and walk to the store, or if I want to get out and call an Uber or Lyft, that's unfair. It's very unfair, but unfortunately, that's life, and that's the way it goes. So it's what it is. Let me catch on some of these comments, you guys. I'm gonna get ready and see if I'm almost done. I'm gonna end this live. Like I said, I appreciate it. It's almost an hour, about 40 minutes. So let me see. Let me see. Yep, she said it's in Springfield, Missouri, which is everybody, if you're familiar. And to be honest, Springfield, Missouri is where another incident I had with the tire. I'm not going to mention the place. I already mentioned it before. They are very racist. They do not want black people on their property, and they've made it very clear. They do not hide theirs at all. The name of the place, now I'm not going to even mention the tire place. So like I said, it was another place too, just so happened to be in Springfield. I had a blowout and I had to go there and try to get my tires serviced. Same bunch of fellas just like them, a bunch of, I don't know what you want to call them. They asked me to leave their property and wouldn't even fix my tire. I'm not even getting that. That happens sometime. It says, oh my word. It says, please be careful. Yeah, it says, I don't know why these people do this. They're just like this. Are these people's bastards? It says, Queen. Oh, hello, Queen. Welcome. It says, America 2025. Yep, ridiculous. Yes, it is, Queen. Hey, sis. Hey, love. It says, do. Hello. Chat. Hello. Hello. It's the phones, that's number crunchers, chill wheel crew. It says that's crazy because most of these people are in this warehouse dealing with food, etc. It says we have to stay prayed up. It says they are some unhappy souls. Oh my gosh, chill wheel crew. Chill wheel crew, girl, you couldn't have said it well enough. Listen to what chill wheel crew said, and I agree with her. It says that's scary because most of these people are in these warehouses dealing with food and accept. You get what she's saying? Pay attention to what Chill Will Crew is saying. Let me rephrase that, okay? A lot of foods go to certain communities. Pay attention, read between the line. Pay attention. You ever thought about, now, I ain't gonna go there. Pay attention, people. Pay attention when you read stuff. Listen to what Chill Will Crew is saying. I can't say it, but she can. Listen. Let me rephrase what Chill Will Crew is saying. That's scary because most of these people are in these warehouses. Listen to what she's saying. Dealing with food. Dealing with food. Dealing with food that's going to certain places. Think about what she's saying. Dealing with food. Pay attention. Read between the lines. Okay? Certain foods don't go to certain areas. I'm telling you, read between the lines. Listen to what she said. Dealing with food, etc. We have to stay prayed up. Listen to Chill Will Crew. We have to stay prayed up. Listen to what she's saying. It says they are some unhappy souls. Read that again. Screenshot what Chill Will had to say. If you guys can read between the line, I'm going to read that part again. These people are in these warehouses. Get it? I'm going to repeat again. These people are in the warehouses dealing with food. Pay attention. I cannot repeat it enough. That's right, Queen. It says, how are you? I'm doing fine. Dev, hello everyone. It says, seriously, we need to stay prayed up for real. Yes, we do. It says, be careful. Lots of sun downtown. Queen, trust me. I know about them, baby. I know about them, sweetheart. They out here and they not going nowhere. And then it said, hi, guys. It said, hey, living with Leah. Hi, Dev. It says, Queen. It says, what happened, sis? It's a long story, Queen. Basically, I turned on live. I'm getting loaded right now, Queen. And so I just decided, because, I'm going on my little weight loss journey. I was all laughing and giggly, all doing good. I knew I was in a small town because I've been in these small towns before. So I decided to go for a walk. Got my camera walking. And because I can't see because of the sun, so I was walking through a truck wash. And I even shouted out the truck wash. These some good people. Check them out. I was talking to another driver. Having a good day. Minding my own business. So I stopped and was over there by a tree trying to read my comments. So a boy just popped out on me. He asked me what was I doing on the property, blah, blah, blah. He needed me to leave, and that's when the conflict started. And of course, I recorded. I said, where's the owner? What's the deal? I'm not doing nothing. Like, what if I was getting my truck washed? He proceeded to basically, in other words, he let me know, even if you was getting it washed, we wouldn't do it. And it just went downhill from there. Hey, racist, it's what it is. I'm cool with it. I kept it moving. And That's what it is. I'm gonna post the video. If YouTube got an issue with it, they can take it down. Anybody else got an issue? Swift got anybody got an issue, come see me. Because at the end of the day, I'm so tired of this racism stuff. Then you got some white girl, she came out there, yeah, I said it. And I'm not racist, because I got a mixture in my family. I am not racist by no means. But if you're gonna be, I'm gonna treat you the way you're gonna treat me. If you got a problem with me because of the color of my skin, well, guess what? Just keep it moving. You know? I mean, it's just sad. I'm from India, okay. It says something is going on spiritually out here. Big Queen. You guys check out Queen. Queen, I know who I am. Queen, Queen, Queen. Queen couldn't have said it best. That is so correct. It's like, I'm not gonna say, I can't say that, but something is flying in the air, for real, for real. It says Queen is on the live stream. Yes, yes, yes. It says, I'll go back on that video and listen. You can see it too because I got him in the camera. And I show hope. And I said it. Yeah, I said it. Come from it. So I don't care if anybody got to come see me because I'm standing on my ground. I did nothing. I was standing there minding my own business. The last time I checked, a grocery store was private property. But if I stood there, what is the problem with me standing there? It's a truck wash. Put up a sign say you don't want no black folks on your property. Put up a sign say you only service white folks. Just keep it real. Then therefore put up a sign say no blacks allowed. Guess what? I wouldn't even step foot. I was actually walking around, said, hey, check out. And I was actually giving them their props. Say, hey, you guys might want to come see it if you need your truck washed. They detailing, they doing this, all the different trucks. Shouting them out. You know what? Scratch that. I didn't know they was operating like that, but I found out. It says sometimes things need to be known with proof. Proof. Here is so heartbreaking to hear you going through this. Just it's chill, Will Creek, sweetheart. This has been going on. This is nothing new. Yes, it is heartbreaking because we're out here trying to deliver freight. And it's pretty sad when somebody dislike you because of the color of your skin. Like I said, if I'd have been a blonde-haired white woman or just a white woman, period, I would not have they wouldn't have even came out and said nothing to me. If I'd have been a white boy, no questions asked. But because I was black, that's all it is. And then for him to disrespect me talking crazy like he was, just took it to a whole nother level. But we see this every day. I remember one time I can't remember what state that was. So I was out shopping. Like, right, I'm a true believer. Ain't nothing in the store I can't buy. So I was in a high-end store. I'm gonna go and put it out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the name of the people. Okay, I was in a high-end store because I was trying to find me another handbag, right? And I'm starting to believe too, you know, if they don't want your money, don't even try to spend your money there. So I'm walking around, and then so the people came up to me, undercover security, whatever they did. And I'm thinking, I'm not trying to be bragging and boasting, but I could afford every purse up in there with no problem. Even if I had to put it on my card, I'm gonna go and keep it real. They all up in there. They're gonna walk up to me, tell me, how can I help you? What do you need? I said, well, I'm just shopping like everybody else. I'm trying to figure out what I want. I'm looking at the purses and stuff. Do you know what this person told me? Said, I'm not quite sure if you can afford anything in here, but we have a clearance aisle, a clearance section that the purses are marked down. But over in this section, you don't need to be in this here section. I'm thinking to myself, you got to be kidding me. They don't know who I am. I could be a million. You never judge a book by its cover. I mean, I can tell you scenes. I have went into regular grocery stores and got approached because they think I'm in there trying to steal something because they haven't seen me there before. I'm black or they know I don't belong. The game is deep, y'all. I'm telling you. It's deep. Okay, it says, there goes the scary white van. Yeah, it's crazy. It says some people, it says, I saw it, chill Will. That's living life with Leah. It says Shia later, sisters. It says keep your spirit up, your defense. Oh yeah, no problem, for real, Queen. It says feel some type of way about the phones and thinking people recording, whatever. Crystal Ross, hello Yolanda, just tune in, be safe. Yes, I will, sweetheart. Thank you. Facts. It says that's why I don't eat out anymore. I'm telling you, got to be careful. It says I fix my own. That's right, Queen. That's the best way to go. It says Crystal. It says, what is so true, chill Will crew? Oh, she's talking about an incident that just happened. Everybody just shining in. You have to go back and look at the video. I'm going to put the video up, but if YouTube got a problem, anybody's got a problem, between now, I'm not removing it because I want it to be known that is a racist place. And if you are in a semi, do not go there. Do not get your truck service. Do not let them wash your truck out. She ain't lying. Yes. It says, sister, chill. It says these people are bad guys, so don't mess with them too much. Don't mess with them too much. Child, ain't nobody paying them no mind. It says unreal and disgusting. Yes, chill. I mean, queen. It says the tempo out there is evil. Yes, it is. It says to wanna about to this stuff on my channel. Right. It says 80 babies. Yolanda. Hello, 80s baby. Hey, love. It says shaking my head, absolutely insane. Chill. Will Shwana, yes, they are, and they are politician connected. It says we have to be careful because they are humane people. It says in these hick towns, yes, correct. It says my mom used to tell me time for to use were better for us in the 50s and the 60s than it is now. You know what? Sometimes Queen, you got something right there. It says watch out for that white creepy van that rolled past Yolanda. Oh yeah, I got my eyes peeled, Queen. It says, yep, just walk away quietly if you're alone. Yep. It says, Queen. It says people are becoming more and more unhinged. You ain't lying. But it's sad, Queen, that you can't even walk in a neighborhood. I was visiting some relatives. This was a few years ago in California. And me and my one cousin, we was out walking. And I guess we was in a more upper class area in California. And it was a man came out and he was telling us, hey, what are you doing over here? What do you need? Can we help you? We just walking down the street exercising like I was doing. He said, this is private housing. Like, what do you mean private housing? Like, I'm so lost. In other words, he's saying we should not be up in that community. And he told us if we didn't leave that he was going to call the police. It's called walking by being black in America. And then you tell like people you work for and you explain this, if you are not white, I am sorry, if you're not black, you will not understand this until you walked a mile in my shoes. So I've heard people say, "Oh, you people are always complaining. You people this and you people that." Oh my gosh, I can go on and on. It's terrible, the racism that exists. I have been in truck stops, and the racism was strong. I have been to restaurants and I'm not playing and they refuse to serve me. They see me standing there. I'm talking in like mom and pop towns and I'm trying to get something to eat and they just act as though that I ain't there and I'm standing there 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm like, excuse me, are you guys open and this, that, whatever. And it takes another white person that's not racist to say, hey, can we get some service? And then they'll walk out and try to help that person. And that happened to me yesterday, actually. I was standing there in line trying to order me some food. The girls seen me. They was just all ignoring me. And then I said, hi, are you guys open? And they just act like they hear me. This white boy and his son walks right up. That's why I say everybody is not racist. And then they walk, oh, hi, can I help you? And the white man, he said, she's been standing here before us, like she's ahead of me. And she's like, oh, well, I think she's still looking at me. I said, no, I'm not still looking at the menu. I'm trying to place an order. And then I said, you know what? I don't even want to order anything. Never mind. They watched me all that time. But when he came there, he immediately got service. This is how it is. And this is what goes on in the world, So it's what it is. You will not get service in half of these places. They call the police. The police is ready to take you to jail because you're always at fault. It doesn't matter. It's like you have no say. And it's very sad, very, very sad, very sad. So, yeah, so like I say, you guys, it says take nothing for granted and more right. Sad. What else? It says our truckers are disappearing mysteriously. We know what's happening to them, Queen. See, I can't get on I wish my channel was like that, but I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. I wish somebody in here would start opening up. Queen, please, you guys, speak up for us. It's deep. I can't get into it. It's deep. I'm telling you. If y'all only knew what I knew. It's deeper than that. Telling you, read between the lines. People are becoming more and more. Yes, Queen just said it. It says, listen to what Queen got to say. Queen, it says, this is her. Queen, I know who I am. Listen to Queen. I'm going to repeat what Queen said again. It says, our truckers are disappearing mysteriously. We know what's happening to them. Listen to what Queen said. Pay attention. Read it over and over. Screenshot what Queen said. Queen said, our truckers, listen, our truckers are disappearing. Listen to what she said. Queen said this. I can't keep repeating it enough. Read between the lines. When somebody speak, listen. I might run my mouth and talk 100 miles an hour. I might not be the smartest person in the world. And I definitely wasn't the smartest in school. But one thing your girl can do, pay attention and read. I'm very observant. Listen to what Queen said. I'm going to repeat this again. Our truckers are disappearing mysteriously. We know we know what's happening to them. We know what's happening to them. Our truckers are disappearing mysteriously. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that, love. Sad. Living life with it? Yes, it's very sad. I take nothing for granted. Right, Queen. Gouda, I like done. Thank you, Gouda. I appreciate that, Queen. It says, hello, everyone. Good evening, Queen. It says, until you walk in my shoes, don't tell me how to tie my laces. Hello, girl. Gone. We can get it going in here. Queen know what time it is. Queen, yes. Chill Will crew. I think everybody in here, number crunchers. Everybody, I can name everybody in here. We know what time it is. It says move carefully and with a purpose. Thank you guys. Like I said, you guys, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get ready to end this live. I'm done with my walk. I'm standing under the shade tree is what I'm doing. Because that's what I did when I was at. See, I'm here on, see, this is another property. I'm not even going on the property because I'm scared what's going to, I'm only going on the property where I'm getting loaded at. I'm not going on nobody else's property in these small, I'm not going to even cut through. Because all I was doing was cutting through their property, trying to go back to the street, and I was going to loop around. If you see that sidewalk, it brought me back around to walk back down here. I was cutting, so their property is over there if you could see through there. So I walked down that way, and then I made that right. So you see this path right here? So I was walking down the path, I made that right, and from making that right, I was gonna come around that right, loop around, and then it was gonna bring me, that see down here? I was gonna go all the way around that street, and it was gonna loop me back around, and it was gonna bring me back up to this street where I'm at. That's all I was doing. And as I was walking, you guys seen, I just had my phone just walking, saying, oh, look at this. Just a talking, that's all. And then I did just like I'm doing now. See, I might get in trouble. See, I crossed over like I'm doing now. I was cutting through. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm finna move because they're looking at me crazy. That's a damn shame. You can't even walk on nobody's property. Let me get off these people's property before they say something. Let me move. Lord, because they've been to call the police on me. So let me get back on the street. They will come out here now. I'm standing on the street, a sidewalk. I'm gonna tell you how dirty these small towns is. Whoever property this is right here, I'm not getting on their property. They will literally call the police and say, I'm on private property. The police will come and it will be a whole mix up. So that's the sad part. That's why us as black people, when we go to these towns, we can't even get out of our trucks. And you can't even go in some of the showers and wash your ass because they don't want you in there. And they make it very clear. Like, oh, I can't come in and wash my ass because I'm not the right color. Like, y'all got me twisted. That is why when I be dealing with dispatcher, I be telling them I'm not going there. Do not send me to certain states and certain towns because they don't understand. And I'm tired of explaining myself. I've been out here long enough. I know every nook and cranny, every backwoods. I know how they operate. And there is towns that I'm going to tell you, I would not dare get out. I would not dare get out. I'm telling you, I would not do it. Because I know what time it is. I know how they operate. I won't even get out to go to their bathroom. I won't get out to go get, I would literally stay in my truck the entire time. I pull up, I park, I lock my doors, and I stay there. I close my curtains because I don't even want them to see as the black person inside the truck. I close my doors, I lock it down. And when I get up the next morning and stuff, because it's daylight, I do my pre-trip, I check my trailer, make sure ain't nothing happening. Man, I can tell you some stories. I've had nigger, bitch written on the top. Go back to, man, y'all ain't know the half of it. Sometimes you ain't even got to get out of your truck. They see you when you pull up. They done wrote all kind of shit on your truck. You monkey, you go back to I have never been to Africa. I can't tell you nothing about Africa. You nigger, you negro, I have heard it all. Write the shit all on your trailer. You can't even get it off. I had to call my company one time. They wrote nigger and bitch. Excuse my French. If YouTube got a problem, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you like it is. They wrote it all on the side, all on my trailer. I had to call my company. They had to pay somebody to come out there and get that stuff off. I try everything. They use something. These are people that's got have a flatbed, they got a ladder. They ride it up so high you can't even reach it. You know, I've had busted my tires, slipped my tire. Man, y'all don't even know the half of it. I'm telling you, it's deep out here. And I don't want to get into it because I don't want to say the wrong thing and get in trouble or nothing, you know, or whatever. But it's sad out here. Like Queen said, unless you have walked in my shoes and you've been able to tie my shoelaces, you do not understand. Because I've even reached out to people and they always say, like even before I came to this company, I was with another company. I left them because they were so racist, right? And all the people that worked in the fleet, even the upper office, not the company I'm with now. So I walked out to them and I would go to human resources and tell them the problems that I was having as being a black girl. And I told them, she said, well, what type of problems? I said, they're racist. This driver, well, how do you know they're racist? How do I explain this to you? You really have no chance. It's a no-win situation because when you go complain to these corporations, they're gonna ask you, well, what do you mean? What do you mean our driver is racist? What do you mean this person was racist? Trying to explain to another person that's probably already racist too, it's just a no-ending battle. And I normally don't like to discuss race because I have friends of people that I deal with of all different nationalities, just like in my family. And it just makes you don't want to do your job. But you got a lot of black truck drivers out here just like you got of all over different nationalities. It's sad though. But like I said, yeah, you guys, I see you, Queen. It says, love you, Yolanda. I appreciate everybody that stopped in. Let me go over this before I go up. It says, move carefully and keep, yes. It says, yay. Okay. It says, thank you, sis. Love you dearly. It says, you're in my prayers. I appreciate it. Love you, Yolanda. Appreciate you, Leanne. Appreciate that. It says, keep your head up on a swirl. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It says, got your back. I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you. It's a shame. Yes, it is. It says, get back in your truck. Leave, please. It says, they're watching the demons. I know that's right, girl. It says, what a damn shame. You're absolutely right, Queen. It says, please come back on the live later, sis. It says, your testimony need to be heard. You know, I might right now, I'm not going to lie. It's one of those days when you deal with this racist stuff out here, it hits you. That shit hits you hard because I'm tired of it. It's deep because I know everybody is not like that. It is deep, I'm telling you. Yep, it says, I'm going to put this on my community wall. I appreciate it. They have no souls, you're right. It says, please and share this video. Hey, Grandma, what's up? It says, going to complain. It's like, yep, you're right. It says, Fox about and the chicken, or you right. Yep, you're absolutely right. It says, hello and welcome everyone into the chat. I appreciate you. Janika, hello. It says, yes, ma'am. Okay, it says, hi. It's Grandma's well, yes. So like I said, everybody, I appreciate that. I'm finna get on back in here. My vibes, my spirit, I'm not going to say it's broke right now, but I am very upset. And it's unfortunately that you run into it every day out here. Even if you're not driving a truck. You know, I like to travel. I like to move and go places and stuff. So it don't even matter. You can be at a truck stop. You can be at a shipper, receiver. It don't matter. You can go, there's shippers and receivers that I went to. Go in to get loaded. And the step about it is, they're not hiding how racist they are. They don't even care anymore. It's not even hidden. It's what it is. So, like I said, you guys, thank you. Everybody that tune in. I thank you guys for rocking with me. I really appreciate that. You guys have a good one. And yeah, if anybody want to, please, if you guys know any local truckers out there that roll, any diesel mechanics, anybody, even people with buses or whatever, you know, yeah, I said it. They do not need to go to that place. Somebody said they was gonna post it. You guys put up some. Let it know that these people do not like black people. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. They're straight up racist, and I think people like that should not even be in business. Because if you're trying to run a business, you need to cater to every race and just not your race. And that's just like walking to McDonald's and McDonald's saying they only want to deal with the right race, or that's just like going to Burger King and say we're only hiring white people. Make that make sense. This is 2025. We are not back in the 30s and 40s, even though it feels like that. It really is, because it exists. There's towns that are smaller than this. I'm going to tell you. They got car washes that's called. Let me give you an example. One of them. I'm gonna tell you this before I go. There is a car wash, or is it a car wash, or it's some type of place. But how does it go? I think it's called Quick with a K. It's called Quick Car with a K, Care with a K. You get it? It's called Quick Car Care. I might not be saying it right, but it's got 3 K's in there. Why would you spell quick with a K and car with a K and care with a K? I mean, just think about that for a moment. I'm not going to get into full details. I might be saying it wrong though, but it's literally called. I might be saying the name backwards. It's either car with a K, quick with a K, and care, or I'm saying it either way. It's got 3 K's in it. And if anybody know what 3 K's mean, I'm not going to go there. That's just some of the stuff. And then there's small towns that you go through, they got billboards said white only's radio station. We cater to our people. Oh man, it's sad. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Those type of towns, you think, do this shit really exist? Yes, it does. It exists. Man, my whole vibe is gone right about now. You guys, like I said, you guys have a good one. Yeah, social media codes and all this stuff. It's sad. But like I said, I'm going to post this video. Shaniqua says yes and be safe. I feel like Esset will share this on Facebook, Yolanda. Yeah, I appreciate that. It says gave them the green light. Yes. So somebody gave them the green light with that type of name, Queen. I'm not quite sure. I appreciate that, Chilling with Will crew. I appreciate everybody that was able to stop in with this chat. This is a awful chat. I mean, this is a awful live. My first mind was telling me to delete it, but I'm going to post it and I'm going to leave it up. And if you guys want to take it, you want to share it, you want to share the information about that truck wash, get the word out there. But you know the sad part about it? It is so many places like that. That is not the only place. It is, if not thousands, millions of places like that exist. I mean, just so many of them. It is so, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, the police, and there's nothing you're gonna do. There's just absolutely nothing you can do about it. Nothing. That's the sad part. But like I said, you guys stay blessed. Everybody, like they say, stay prayed up. So you guys have a good one. I'm finna walk back around here to this dock door. And like I said, real quick, and before I started my walk, I was just talking to the old boy. I mean, he was a white boy. You see how nice and pleasant he was? You see how you go from one nice person to one that's like a total devil, like a demon? Like, that's why I say all white people are not racist, and I know this. You got more, but I don't know. I think you got a lot of good white people versus bad white people, because like I said, a lot of them walk with King. A lot of them is not agreeing with that nonsense. I'm telling you, all white people is not on board with that, and I know that. So it's all good. All right, yeah, he's flagging me down. Okay, you guys, you have a good one. Yes, my load is ready, and I'm done. You guys stay blessed. Be careful. Everybody, no matter what race you are. Be careful. It's something going on, y'all. That's all I can say. You guys have a good day. It's Yolanda signing off. You guys stay blessed, and thank you all for rocking with me. Yeah. I'll see you. Bye-bye. I gotta go, y'all. Yeah.
Earlier when you were talking, you left. They came out to your truck 2 or 3 times. I don't know what they wanted.
Oh, okay.
They were like, I think they were banging on your door. And
yeah, I'm done. No, I just had a scene. I was live.